On the toolbar, so here you'll see automation and robotics. Basically, it's the same thing. Grading is going to be a little bit different for second semester. I downgraded assessments. We don't take a lot of assessments. Basically, I'm grading you on your final products. So I downgraded this to 15%, gave you more percents on the classwork that we do. Discussion questions we'll still be doing this semester, and that's worth 20% of your grade, and your final projects are worth 30% of your grade. So like the construction paper that I was talking to you about earlier this period that I gave to you back in like August, September, this is going to be worth 30%, your final project. All the little projects that we do to get to that big project is worth 35%. So the little ones are worth 35%, and then the big final project will then be worth 30% all by itself. Okay. Office hours are the same, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 1:40 to 2:34. I mean, good thing about second semester is that you start from fresh. You know, everybody has an A. Let's see how long it lasts, but you know, there it is. We're going to start fresh. So if you messed up first semester, like we're starting fresh in this class. Okay. So if you got lost first semester, today is the beginning, brand new beginning, like brand new. Okay. We're not starting on Onshape. Okay. So it's not like, oh, I don't know Onshape. I didn't learn it very well, so I can't do the project. No. It's completely different. It's hands-on again. It's not computer, it's hands-on. So it's a brand new start. So if you care to have a better grade second semester, it starts today. Today's a brand new day, brand new assignment, has nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with what we were doing in December. Does that make sense? So you all have the ability to get a good grade. Okay? So I don't want you don't like, oh, I don't know Onshape, I don't know how to do the skimmer. Yeah, that's all first semester. We're done with that. Okay? You all start fresh. I don't want to call anybody out, but there's a couple of you that like there's no excuses. Today's the first day. Yes.
When was our like report card for like December or something like that? Because I thought I was like getting a report card from
Yes.
last.
Right. Well, according to Diego, he got it today or a couple days ago. According to everybody else, no one's got it yet. So in a couple days, you should be able to receive it.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can't see modules, can you?
Nope. Nada.
Donde? Why is it modules popping up for you guys?
Wait, doesn't show modules on ours?
I know. You see this little eyeball that's crossed out? That
Yeah.
means you guys can't see it.
So
It's, I don't understand why not. It's not, I didn't take it away. It's right there. If I drop it down here, what if I move it up here? What if I save?
there's no I on ours. Like
Oh,
it doesn't.
there it is. There it is. All right, refresh it.
Okay.
Did modules appear?
Yes, it did.
Okay,
Nice.
so ready, set, go. Here's our new project. This will take us about 2, maybe 3 weeks. It's called the roller coaster project. Okay. So I'm gonna go over the roller coaster project overview. I'm gonna basically go over basically the whole project. This project is not to be done in one class period. This is not to be done in 1 week. There's going to be a lot of mini little projects that build up to our big final project. You're basically, in a nutshell, building a roller coaster. These papers that I gave you when you picked up, when you went to school, these will build a roller coaster. Do you guys remember the marble I gave you? That's basically like your passenger roller coaster thing. Okay, so this is a little dude, and this is his roller coaster. So at the end of yours is not going to be as big. Yours is not going to be as big. Well, maybe, but you're going to be building something like this. Okay, but you can't just start building it right now because there's a bunch of little stuff you have to learn in order to complete this, right? Don't be like, oh, that seems simple. And I'm like, well, there's some stuff I got to teach you before you can actually start building it. Okay. So today we'll start the roller coaster project. This project will take a couple of class periods. Each period there will be something due. Do not try to do everything in one day. Attached, you will find the breakdown of the project. So if you click on this, this will give you the breakdown of the project. Just because you have it doesn't mean let me do everything on this paper. Well, you can't because you don't have everything. I still have to give you stuff. So here is our problem. Six Flags has issued a challenge to design an exciting roller coaster using materials supplied. Students must design and build a prototype roller coaster out of cardstock. A marble must roll down the roller coaster without falling off the track. The marble with the longest running time wins. Students will get time added to their score for including extra components. Okay, criteria. So this is what needs to be included. Roller coasters must include the following. So it has to be at least 18 inches tall. I gave you a ruler that's 12 inches. So you're going to have to add like about 6 more inches, and that's how tall it should be. It has a minimum of 4 wide curves, 1 sharp curve, 1 funnel, an ending place that captures the marble, be built on a 13 by 13 cardboard base. So this is the only thing I didn't give you. So you have a couple of days, or longer actually, more than a week, to find a piece of cardboard, like a cardboard box, like an Amazon box or something, that's 13 by 13. Well, this is 12, right? So imagine a box that's 12, 13 by 13, so a little bit bigger than your ruler going down. Okay, that will be your base, and be able to move as a single unit. So you're able to carry it around, okay? Students get time added to their score for the longest time. So 3 seconds for each additional turn, 8 seconds for each loop. Okay. So we're going to be sketching our roller coasters, not today. You're going to be learning about kinetic energy, G-forces, acceleration and deceleration. That's why you can't start building it now, because you haven't learned about the G-forces, the acceleration, deceleration. So when you're trying to design your roller coaster, there's going to be things that you need to include, like, and determine all of these different aspects. So you can't just like, oh, let me just start building it. And then at the end of the day, when you turn it on, be like, okay, but but where's the acceleration? What's the G-force? What's the deceleration? Where's the kinetic energy? And you're like, oh, I don't know. I built it on the first day. It's like, hold on the building. I know the building's the most exciting part. I'm ready to build too. I'm going to build one too, but we have to work in stages. Okay, so we're going to be doing some research. Okay, we're going to be developing multiple ideas. Maybe your first idea isn't what you go with at the end of the day, because we're engineers. So we design and redesign, and we don't usually have our final answer on the first day. Some of us do. We're going to model, we're going to actually build your roller coaster. You're going to test and evaluate it, right? You're going to try to improve your design. Like, okay, I built it, I test it, but you know what? If I add this or I move this or extend this, my marble will take longer to go through the whole roller coaster, okay? And then communicate your results. You're going to create a presentation to present to us that shows us your whole like roller coaster, and the different components of your roller coaster. So basically, the longer your marble is going through the whole phase, the more points you earn. So you don't want you don't want the marble to start and finish in like 2 seconds. You want the marble to start and finish in like, let's just say 30 seconds or 40 seconds. How, you want it to be in the roller coaster as long as possible, right? Like, for example, when we go to Six Flags or Disneyland or whatever, or Knott's, and we're waiting in line for like an hour to 2 hours, and then all of a sudden you get on, it's one loop, you get off, like you're on and off in 30 seconds, like you're like, wait, well, that wasn't worth an hour of my time in line, right? So you want to build a roller coaster that is worthy of people standing in line for hours, and they'll enjoy. All right. So this is the overview of the roller coaster project. Okay. in this will be a bunch of little tiny assignments. Any questions so far? No? So here's an example of what we're going to be doing. Obviously, it's not going to be this big because you are limited to the supplies that I give you, right? You are very limited to the supplies that you have in front of you. Okay, so right now I'm going to ask you to go to modules and answer the roller coaster prior knowledge discussion post. So there is a discussion post posted on the modules. I just made it live, so you might have to refresh. Now this is it. This is worth 5 points. So if you do it and you do a good job on it, meaning you write it with complete sentences and whatnot, you earn your 5 points and you still have an A in the class. It's a simple discussion post about roller coasters. What do you know about roller coasters? Have you ever been on roller coasters? Do you like roller coasters? So there's no right or wrong answer. You write complete sentences. It makes sense what you're writing. You get full credit. It's a pretty easy assignment, right? So go ahead and do that. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes. Go into the modules. Roller coaster prior knowledge is a discussion post. It should be live. Refresh if you don't see it. It's just like, what do you know about roller coasters right now? Let me know in a couple complete sentences. The key is I need complete sentences. All right, let me set my timer for 5 minutes. Begin. Zoom recording. All right, so if you click on the modules, confirm that you guys can see the modules. Yes? Modules. And then you click on pre-test roller coaster. It says here to click on the blue assignment title. This will open the assignment in a new tab. Complete the pretest. Return to this page to submit. Click on the blue submit button. Once the assignment is submitted, you will see the submission date and time under the blue assignment. So if I click on the blue tab, it will open it up in my Google Drive. Okay. Right now, all you're going to do is you're going to basically do the pre-test. Okay. So you're going to read all, how many questions are there? There's 9 questions. And what you're going to do is if you agree with this statement, you're going to put an X in agree, or if you disagree, you're going to put an X in disagree. Okay. So, I mean, it could be like this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. No. So you're going to read this. At the bottom of the hill, a roller coaster has the greatest amount of potential energy. So if you know what that means, great. You can agree, disagree. If you don't know what that means, take an educated guess. Again, this is just a pretest. It's just to see how much knowledge you have. If you don't know a lot of these vocabulary words, that's fine. We're going to be learning them throughout these next 2 weeks. Again, so this is just a pretest. I'm giving you credit for doing it. Okay. And then you're going to be taking the same test at the end. We're going to do the post test and you're going to see if your answers are still the same or they change. And you're also at that point, at the end of this project, going to be able to provide me examples because you have learned all of this. Yes.
Are we doing this right now?
Yes. So there are like 20 minutes left in this period, right? We end at 11:15. It is 10:56. So you're going to get the next 15 minutes to do the pre-test. So again, you go to modules, refresh if it's not live. I just made it live. You're taking the pre-test roller coaster. You're going to click on the blue link at the bottom in like the middle of your window. It's going to open this up and I'm going to delete what I just did because whatever I do will be linked to yours. And I just randomly put those X's. So we're going to just delete those. Yeah. Okay. So take some time. You're going to read these 9. Okay. This is a graded assignment. And then you're going to go back to the modules and hit submit. You should see a submit button here. I'm not logged in, so it doesn't give me the submit button, but you should see the submit button on this page. Okay, so this is your last assignment for today's class, Monday. For those of you who came in late, basically you have to just go through all of this. You have a discussion post and the pre-test to do right now. The roller coaster project overview is just an overview of the project. There's nothing to turn in, hence it's worth 0 points, but you have a 10-point discussion question and a 10-point pre-test roller coaster. So right now we're working on the roller coaster pre-test.